It's that time of the year when Ogun State government brings together investors, global and financial economists, market analysts, diplomats and captains of industry to the state capital, Abeokuta, to discuss economic opportunities and potential in the gateway state and in Nigeria.
As we grow.
It is also another forum and the fourth in the series where discussions on the successes of the state government in the last 7 years is put on the front burner, and efforts are made to consolidate on the gains of the government on its strategic economic policies. Nigeria's Vice President, Professor Osinbajo, wants the state government to build on its many laurels by implementing more policies and programs that will indeed hasten development. He also promises federal government support to states for accelerated economic growth.
The reward for hard work, as they say, is more work. It's heartwarming to note that Ogun State has made clear its aspiration to move from 5th place on Nigeria's Doing Business Index for states to the 1st place. On our part, the federal government, we will continue to do everything within our power to support every state in Nigeria to reach its full economic potential.
The first panel discussion focuses on macroeconomic development, delivering a diverse, inclusive economy.
This government, we've tried very hard to be as interactive and as open as possible, because you find that you don't know everything. You learn from the private sector. We learn what works, what doesn't work, what do you want, what don't. Sometimes we can't align. Sometimes we have to agree to disagree. And there are areas where government has to say, no, this is the policy and this is the direction.
The second panel discussion takes a look at building value chains, feeding Nigeria, feeding Africa.
What we need to do, and what I think the governor of Ogun State has started doing, and what we are doing at the center, under the leadership of the Vice President, is that we're looking a little more into the future than we did before.
The former president of Mexico, Mr. Felipe Calderon, hints on the economic growth and recovery plan of Mexico and how that can impact positively on Ogun State and Nigeria.
Of course, it's very basic. You need to increase revenues, which means taxes, or reducing subsidies for gasoline and petrol, for instance. And at the same time, you need to reduce your expenditures. And we did so. So we were very brave doing so. But more important for us was to provide clear signals to the markets that Mexico was serious about fiscal responsibility.
The host and governor of Ogun State, Ibikule Amosun, extends an open invitation to the private sector to take full advantage of the enabling environment put in place by the state government for businesses to thrive.
Ogun State is thriving, but we are not resting on our laurels. Our dear state has been rated as the second most viable state in the Federation in terms of fiscal sustainability. Our plan is that we want to be the most viable state in Nigeria within the next 10 years. That is the strength of the foundation we are laying for the future. We are committed to ensure that we provide an enabling environment for business to continue to grow and thrive.
If the deliberations from this investors forum are implemented, Ogun State may well live up to its billing as the economic hub of Nigeria.